New threats from Tehran and Washington on day 10 of the war with Iran. President Trump saying the war could end soon, while also threatening to hit Iran 20 times harder in the future if it stops the flow of oil in the region. Jessica Moore here now with the latest in the conflict.
Well, Mary, the president has his eyes right now on the Strait of Hormuz, that narrow shipping channel that funnels the world's oil supply and is controlled by Iran. Iran just vowed not to export a single liter of oil from the Middle East, and a senior Iranian official is issuing a new warning to President Trump. Defense Secretary Pete Hegseth saying today will be the most intense day of U.S. strikes in Iran since the war began.
Iran stands alone, and they are badly losing. On day 10 of Operation Epic Fury, we are winning.
The Pentagon releasing new video overnight showing U.S. strikes destroying Iranian missile launchers.
We will not relent until the enemy is totally and decisively defeated. But we do so on our timeline and at our choosing. For example, today will be yet again our most intense day of strikes inside Iran.
But Tehran continues to fire back with missiles and with words. The head of Iran's National Security Council saying Tuesday, even those greater than you could not eliminate the Iranian nation. Be careful not to get eliminated yourself. President Trump says Iran has been trying to activate sleeper cells around the world to carry out attacks. Democrats remain defiant against the president's decision to launch the war without congressional approval.
This is not a war the American people want us to engage in. This is not a war supported by this country, and this is not a war that makes us safer.
Overnight, the president warned death, fire, and fury will rain upon Iran if they do anything to stop the flow of oil through the Strait of Hormuz. That waterway, through which 20% of the world's oil flows, has been effectively closed since the strikes began, sparking wild swings in global oil markets and sending gas prices in the U.S. up nearly 50 cents since last week. Despite mixed signals from President Trump and his cabinet over when the war will end, the White House appears united in its messaging that the U.S. will determine the end date. One analyst throwing doubt at that claim.
But that's actually not true in war. Both sides get a say as to when the war ends. We might say it's over, and, we could find an asymmetric attack here at home. So if we lose sight of the politics in a war, I don't think we can really understand what's going on the ground.
Oil prices are easing today, but fears over spiking gas prices remain. The G7 is now considering releasing oil from its reserve. The White House has a scheduled news conference for 2 this afternoon. We'll be watching that and bringing the latest tonight at 5. Mary?
Jessica, thank you. And